Every solution to the humanitarian crisis in Syria must also include a strategy to address the brutal regime that has fueled and financed it, the corrupt dictatorship in Iran. Iran's leaders sow chaos, death, and destruction. They do not respect their neighbors or borders or the sovereign rights of nations. Instead, Iran's leaders plunder the nation's resources to enrich themselves and to spread mayhem across the Middle East and far beyond. The Iranian people are rightly outraged that their leaders have embezzled billions of dollars from Iran's treasury, seized valuable portions of the economy, and looted the people's religious endowments, all to line their own pockets and send their proxies to wage war. Not good. Iran's neighbors have paid a heavy toll for the region's agenda of aggression and expansion. That is why so many countries in the Middle East strongly supported my decision to withdraw the United States from the horrible 2015 Iran nuclear deal and reimpose nuclear sanctions. The Iran deal was a windfall for Iran's leaders. In the years since the deal was reached, Iran's military budget grew nearly 40%. The dictatorship used the funds to build nuclear-capable missiles, increase internal repression, finance terrorism, and fund havoc and slaughter in Syria and Yemen. The United States has launched a campaign of economic pressure to deny the regime the funds it needs to advance its bloody agenda. Last month, we began reimposing hard-hitting nuclear sanctions that have been lifted under the Iran deal. Additional sanctions will resume November 5th, and more will follow. And we are working with countries that import Iranian crude oil to cut their purchases substantially. We cannot allow the world's leading sponsor of terrorism to possess the planet's most dangerous weapons. We cannot allow a regime that chants death to America and that threatens Israel with annihilation to possess the means to deliver a nuclear warhead to any city on earth. Just can't do it. We ask all nations to isolate Iran's regime as long as its aggression continues. And we ask all nations to support Iran's people as they struggle to reclaim their religious and righteous
Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders, the apostles, and great millstone. And shalom to all you brothers that's out here keeping the faith and sincerity. And I want to go into basically what Donald Trump just said. He said, he's putting sanctions on Iran, and then he said war is soon to follow. Okay? And you see America already has an alliance with Israel. Okay? And in that speech, he said how Iran is basically ignoring other countries' borders by them spending their money on defense weapons and stuff. But Israel is doing the same thing. I don't get it. And so This happened August 3rd. This article right here. Well, it didn't even happen August 3rd. It happened March 5th. It says Senate passes bill to enshrine 38 billion military aid package to Israel into law. And that should raise some flags to you. Okay, that means that they're getting ready for a war. Okay? And then just yesterday, CNN put up another article of them claiming about to do military war games over there in the South China Sea, talking about some contested islands because China has the islands, but they're in Taiwan's territory, and now they're gonna run military drills for a week straight over there in China as a show of military force, they said. And China's already pissed because you placed sanctions on them and you placed tariffs on them in the trade market. You got Russia who already came together with China and did a war games with them to show off their military might. Okay? So you can see how Israel is going to draw America into this war with Iran. And then pretty much you're going to have Russia jumping in. And then China might jump in. It ain't no might. They're going to. And so, man, and now I'm going to go ahead and get some scriptures. And this is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 20. Therefore, hear her counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom. And we're basically telling you of that counsel, that because Edom is the so-called white man. And we telling you that Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to destroy Esau and is going to put Esau back in slavery. And you're supposed to be taking this counsel to heed. If you're an Israelite, that is. And his purpose that he hath proposed against the inhabitations of Teman, surely the least of his flock shall draw them out. And them fake Jews over in Israel is going to draw America out into this war and get America destroyed. Okay? Because they just pledged $38 billion for their military aid. And they still gonna come to their defense when Iran actually does go to war. So that's how they're gonna get involved. And then when they get involved, Russia's gonna get involved, and there's gonna be no turning back from that. It's gonna be the end of America. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. and desolate is basically nothing. And that's what those nuclear missiles gonna do. They gonna turn America into nothing. It's gonna destroy this place. And that's all I want to go into for this lesson. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, B'Shem, Yahweh Shai, B'Shem, Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles in Great Millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect.